The cries for holding parents accountable for their children's criminal acts are getting louder and louder. You turn on your TV, open a newspaper, social media posts, and there it is again. Shocking juvenile criminal acts. Juvenile crime is seriously leading to loss of properties, weakened sense of security, but even more than that, the loss of life. Last week, they had a report on NOLA.com about 4 juveniles being arrested for the death of a 73-year-old woman during a carjacking. And what's kind of crazy is I didn't know this lady personally, but I knew of her from some close friends who knew her. She would be on their social media posts because she was an insurance adjuster, and she would always come to collect the fees. So it kind of almost got personal because she kind of got a little famous from the people that I know posting her. So it was really heartbreaking. And it was also heartbreaking for the family of the victim and the responsible parents who turned in their children. Nevertheless, they are responsible because they turned their parents into the police. Have they been responsible in raising their children? Have they provided a nurturing environment? Have they protected them from any trauma, neglect, or abuse? Have they provided supervision and guidance that teens need at such a sensitive age? Today I want to talk about getting on board in holding parents accountable for the kids' actions when they are neglectful and abusive parenting. Basically, that's what it is. In today's presentation, I will review current laws in Louisiana, some research about the development of the teens and implications about how ungood parenting can lead to children becoming delinquents. In summary, I'll provide you with actions that we can do to make our society safer for all, including juveniles. Excuse me. Currently in Louisiana, the only law applicable in charging parents is Louisiana Statute 1492, titled Contributing to the Delinquency of a Minor. This law is very limited and not specific to parents' accountability, but other states do have laws that hold parents more responsible and accountable for their children's actions when they have been in neglect in the care of child. According to the Eltintis and the Belissi, in their research article, childhood traumas are typical for prisoners. Parents cannot control and be aware of everything their teens are doing. However, it is the moment of making a right or wrong decision. Is when the parents put in work, it becomes evident. According to the Academy of Child and Adolescent Psychiatry, the teen brain is not fully developed, and that part develops at a later period. And that part is actually, directly responsible for reasoning. So this can be part of where teens get a little bit of their behavior. I'm not at all saying that they're not accountable for their mistakes because of this, but let's make it to be where that good versus bad parenting makes the difference. An abundant amount of time and energy are needed to steer a child in the right direction. They should observe parents making good decisions and problem solving. They should be nourished and protected from danger to increase their odds of becoming good citizens and people. In our current society, so many children are products of a neglectful, abusive, just a bad environment, or mainly the household, and that links them to jail. In conclusion, giving children a chance to become their best means having laws and support that keep the adults accountable for their parenting of their children. We should not have to mourn over a loss of a child to prison or death. I just don't see that being the reason. I'm sorry for the interruption. See that being a part of life, having to endure or witness kids' life being cut so short to either the system or death. Let's embrace the culture of old. Let's go back to becoming our brother's keeper. Speaking out and up when we observe other children being abusive or neglected. Try to assist in any way by, letting someone in upper authority know, or even if there's something you can do, just try to kind of make that environment better. Help guide the actions for parents that you may know that are struggling. Become active members of our community and developing resources for our children to have supervised after-school activities that they enjoy. I mean, if there were things for kids to do, especially here in New Orleans, I feel like our environment and society would be much better. Thank you. Unfortunately, I have no audience for the evening. Our family is trying to stay in separate rooms because, unfortunately, COVID has hit the family. Good night.